From chapter 1 index number, here we'll start a solution of section C, which will be the calculation start from the question number 7. The remaining are theories. So here before we start a solution of question number 7, here we are going to solve illustration 24, where we will find total 8 questions. And those questions are sure that any one of the question is going to come for in your board exam. So let's start the solution from illustration 24 and later we'll cover from question number 7 for section C. So here we start the first one, that price of a wheat was rupees 1600 per quintal in year 2014 and it was 1800 per quintal in year 2015. Find price index number of wheat for the year 2015 with the base year 2014 and interpret it. So here they ask you to find price index number of wheat for the year 2015. So here the formula will be I is equal to P1 divided by P0 into 100. Now P1 that's a current year and P0 that's a base year. Here we can see the current year value, that is current year is 2015 and 2014 is the base year. 2015 value is 1800 and 2014 is 1600 into 100. Now get them calculate. Here we get the total calculation, that is 112.5. Now here they also told you to interpret it. Now for interpretation, very simple, just take 112.5, the answer, get minus with 100. Here remain 12.5, increase in current year 2015 as compared to base year 2014. That's what done. Moving to the next, that Laspers index number is 8 upon 9 times. Remember the times when come you have to put the sign of multiplication. The Fisher index number, if the Fisher index number is 180, find the partially indexed number. Now first let's put the value of Laspers index number. Now here we can say, here the Laspers index number, which shows it is 8 upon 9 times the Fisher index number. We can keep the equation like this, that Laspers index number is 8 upon 9 times the Fisher index number. Here the 8 upon 9 times of Fisher index number. And here they have given the Fisher numbers value, that is 180, that means 8 upon 9 into 180, and if we remove the calculation, here we get 160. Now here they ask you to find a partially indexed number. Now where we can see all three together, that is the Fisher's index number. In this formula we can find all three formulas together, that is IL into IP. Here they have given the value of Fisher's, that is 180 for Laspers. Just now we find out that is 160 into partially. Now this is what we are going to find out. Now if I pass this root to 180, this side of this is equal to, so this will be obviously covered with the square root, and here comes 160 into IP. Here we get 32400 is equal to, if I take this 160 to the next to the is equal to, I have to take it down, that in this way I can find out the partially's value. By removing this calculation, here we get 202.5. That's the partially information we found. So here we can write down, here the partially informed value is 202.5. Moving to the next, the production of an item in the year 2015 has increased by 3 times the production of base year. Find the index number of production for the year 2015. Here again you can see the 3 times. So let's put into the equation. Has increased by 3 times the production. The production item of 2015 has increased by 3 times the production of the base year. Here we count the base year as 100 and 3 times of the base year means here we'll keep 3 times of the base year means 3 times of the base year. Base year's value is 100. So here we can say that 3 into 100 here comes 300. Base year plus 3 times of 2015 current year, together it will be 400. Question number 4. If sigma P1 Q0 is 2, sigma P0 Q0 is 3 is to 2. Means 3 of sigma P1 Q0 and 2 is for sigma P0 Q0. And sigma P1 Q1 is to sigma P1 Q1 5 is to 3. That is 5 will be for sigma P1 Q1 and here it is P0 and 3 is the sigma P0 Q1, and here they ask you to find out Laspers, Parsley and Fishers. You can see I already wrote the formula for Laspers. Here you can see the value of sigma P1 Q0 is 3. So let's just put on in the formula. P0 Q0 is 2 into 100, and if we make the calculation of this we get 150. Next is P1 P1 Q1 P0 Q1, that is P1 Q1 and P0 Q1, that is 5 is to 3. So here we can keep the value 5 upon 3 into 100, and here we get answer 166.67. As you can see, we already found the Laspers and the Parsley. So for Fishers we just have to keep their value in formula under root 150 multiply by 166.67. Get the calculation. You will get 25000.5, and if you remove the under root, that is 158.12. Next is question number 5. If the average monthly disposable income of middle class family in the year 2014 is 14,400 and cost of living index number for the year 2015 with the base year 2014 is 115, then estimate the average monthly disposable income of this family in the year 2015. Very simple calculation, no need to remember any formula. Just check that average monthly disposable income of the families. Here we'll keep first base year, that is 2014. The index number given, it's actually not given, and the income is 14,400. As you can see in the question, in the average monthly disposable income of the middle class family in the year 2014 is 14,400. Here they gave the income, and cost of living index number for the year 2015 with the base year is 115. Means the current year 2015 index number is given 115. From so long, when the base year information is not given, we always used to keep 100. So here you can see the equation, and we can make it into the cross multiplication, that when in the current year 2015 is 115, and give the cross multiplication with the 14,400 of the base year, that is 115 into 14,400 divide by 100. You will get 16,560. Is that clear? Moving to the next. If the cost of living index number of the current year has increased by 180 from the base year index number 100, and if the average income of the worker has increased from 6,000 to 9,000, is there an increase or decrease in the purchase power of the worker? How much is it? Now again here they told you to find out the cost of living index number and increase in the average income of the worker. So here again we'll keep the information like that here we can see the base year is not given, and here the current year. For base year, index number is 100, whereas the income of the base year is 6,000, where the current year cost of index number is 180, and there they found the income rate is 9,000. Now here we are going to compare that is worker income is comparatively increased or decreased as per the purchasing power of the workers. For this reason we will just hide this, and again you can see here you can see the equation 180 multiplied by 6,000 divided by 100. Let's find out as per the cost of index number, is their purchasing power is increased or reduced. Here we found 10,800, means as per the cost of living index number the workers income should be 10,800, but it has been only 9,000. So here we can say the income has been the purchasing power of the worker has been decreased. Here you can say that purchase power of worker decreased by 1800, that is 10,800 minus 9,000. I just remove the minus of this. Moving to the next. The wholesale price index number of the year 2015 and 2016 are found to be 150 and 150.2 and 165.7 respectively. Find the rate of inflation using index number of both the year. Now here you can see the formula of rate of inflation, very easy to remember, that wholesale price index number of current year minus wholesale price index number of previous year divided by wholesale price index number of previous year multiplied by 100. The thing what about the previous year, the number which you are keeping here, the same have to be kept upon and multiply by 100. The easy to remember, but remember this formula. If you didn't wrote the formula, the half marks will be cut in your board exam. So remember the formula to put on it. Moving to the next. Now here we are going to keep the value in the formula. As you can see here they have given the index number for 2015 and 2016 is 150.2 and 165.7, means this is the current year and this is the previous year. 165.7 minus the previous year is 150.2 divided by the previous year again 150.2 multiplied by 100. Get the calculation. Here comes 115.5 divided by 150.2 multiplied by 100, and here it is 10.32% of rate of inflation. Next is question number 8. If the increase in the price relative of 3 times are 250, 265% and 300% respectively, and if the ratio of the importance of these items is 8:7:5, find the general index number. Now to find the general index number, here they told you there are the 3 items. Now let's assume it as A, B and C. And here they ask that index number of base year is increased by such percentage. So here we'll take base year increased. The base year means here we always assume at 100 and increased by. Now here increased by, here we can see the numbers are given, that is 250%, 265 and 300. That will be add with the base year, and here we'll find out our index number, that is I. Here we can give the total, that is 350, 365 and 400, where the weight is given, even for the weight it is given 8:7:5, 8, 7, 5, and get them multiply. That is I multiply by W, 350 into 8, 2800, 2555, 2000, and get the total of IW, 7355. And that's what the formula for general index number. Here we can take 7355 and take the total of weight, that is 20. Get the calculation, it is 367.75. Now for if we check with the interpretation, that is 367.75 minus with 100. Here we get 267.75 increase in current year as compared to the base year. You have to write this theory. As I don't have a space, I am not writing here. Now we can move to the section C. These are the 8 questions which is quite important. So I have covered the illustration 24. Don't forget to cover the illustration as well, because any question can come. And in board exam we have to cover the each and every question from illustration 24 as well as from the